So sorry. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to The Curse of Strahd, a Wizards of the Coast adventure that I, Danielle Doobie, specifically did not write. We welcome back all of our fabulous characters. Fabulous characters. Say hello.
Hello.
It has been so long since we have seen each other, and you. Just kidding, we can't see your faces. Welcome back. Last time we were here, stakeout at the steakhouse. Was it an actual steakhouse? No. Do steakhouses exist here in Barovia? Also, no. But
What?
yes, I know, Agnes. But here we are. This is how it goes.
I'm leaving.
Yeah. Mirakio has quit, everybody. We're going to have to figure out how to do this without them. We welcome back Sophia Idun, so sorry, as Bifa Yerki. Gabriel Preston as Egbert Allwhite. Frank Pecoraro as Dick the Duck Malarkey. Alex O'Leary as Maze. Because I can't do that whole name right now. And still here.
So short.
Still here somehow. Mirakio as Agnes McFeather.
Agnes McFeather?
I said Mayfeather. Play back the tape.
Oh, not anymore, baby. I am Agnes McFeather from now on. Change the tapes.
It's Agnes
Let the record show.
Mayfeather and Agatha McFeather.
Agnes McFeather had a farm.
Last time, they staked out at a steakhouse. Just kidding. It was just a regular house. Owned by the Coliana family. Irina Coliana, Ismark, who went missing somewhere on the way between y'all at the Blood on the Vine Tavern and back to the house. We found out that he was kidnapped. And though Irina, who is crazy strong and crazy hot, could hold a greatsword with just one arm, she seemed furious about her brother and all but marched out of the house that she was certainly not supposed to leave, as it seems Strahd is after her specifically. Why? How? You haven't figured that out yet. So here we are. Did I miss anything? Yes. Irina refused to leave the town of Barovia until her and Ismark's father, who had died quite a few, not quite a few, but just a few days ago, until they could give him a proper burial. She was not leaving, no matter how much everyone thinks that she should go somewhere else. You all helped carry, after a crazy combat between two houses, zombies, regular people, rescuing Ismark. So much happened. You all surrounded by wolves, surrounded by Strahd's, what was left of Strahd's minions. You helped Irina take the body downstairs, give it a proper burial in the basement, and escaped through a secret back door out into the wilderness of Barovia. Not the village, the place. And that is where we pick up. You all have just exited. You've got Ismark and Irina. You walk out the door. Ismark does some sort of magic to, close it behind you. And in front of you, you see forest. And a little further away, you see the path through the woods, the path through Barovia. I hand it over to you all.
Doobie, can I ask a clarifying question?
Absolutely.
And I'm sorry, I might have gotten lost in the sauce. But
There's a lot.
moments ago, we were surrounded by a lot of wolves.
Yes.
Where are said wolves?
When you leave, you cannot see them. The door opens and it is a path underground for a little while. It's probably
Oh, okay.
5-10 minutes. So you are out of the house's range. So you can't see the wolves right now. But you are pretty sure they're back at the house, which you can, if you turn around, you can still see it in the distance. It's probably half a mile away from you at this point.
The basement of the house, because we're still underground.
You come up. Where we pick up, so sorry everybody, where we pick up is you all coming out of the dirt tunnel that you walked through.
Gotcha. Okay, so we are on the ground now.
Yes, you are now on the ground. You can see you're like surrounded by woods, but you can see the path a little to your left.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Of course.
I am thinking, since we are still kind of in maybe running distance of those wolves, we should be sneaking, and we should be sneaking fast out of here.
That sounds like a great plan. Let's go.
Let's be sneakies.
We should
Alright.
roll around in the dirt. I'm pretty sure that throws them off the scent.
Really?
I think so.
Okay. You say so. Aoife gets down on the ground and starts rolling around. This feels nice.
You know, Nick, I actually think you're onto something with that, and Agnes does the same. Very daintily. With great
Come on,
caution.
babe. This is your idea. Get on down here.
Takes off his coat and his hat, and he like folds it very neatly and places it on the ground, and then starts to like make a dirt angel.
Of course, a dirt angel.
Just grinding your smell into the dirt, which you're gonna carry and drop behind you as we leave.
What?
You know what? You guys do what you do.
Well, Mace, why didn't you say that before we got down in the dirt?
I
Let's
didn't
just
really
spread it,
have a
though.
chance.
I think the logic is sound. As our dirt spreads, then our smell takes over, and the wolves are perhaps detracted.
Able to follow it very easily.
Oh.
Well, Mace,
So maybe we should find water and cross. What, Dick?
well, I was going to say Mace is the survival specialist. What do we do?
We should leave right now.
Oh, good.
I've never
Don't
dealt
roll
with-
dirt anymore.
Wolves is not a common enemy of London. We have many, but not wolves.
That makes sense.
You see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We should
Edward
go.
is like frozen halfway through, tossing dirt over himself. It's like,
Maybe if we take a little jar of dirt, it helps.
You can do whatever you want. We're gonna get.
I'll take jar of dirt. I don't have a jar. I'll fill pockets with dirt. Okay, pockets are filled with dirt. Ready?
Right.
Okay, so just to clarify, we haven't moved forward, and we are all covered in dirt.
But now we're sneaking, and
But we haven't moved forward. Now is when we start the sneak. Okay, great.
I proposed sneakery up front. So in my brain, we were rolling in the dirt sneakily, but
As you have not advanced, I'll say you have not given your position away. Nobody is like screaming. You are rolling
Yeah.
around in the dirt, which is special. But we're here. I do need everyone to make a stealth check starting now.
Jimmy, we are still with the siblings, right?
You are with the siblings who are just kind of watching you and seem to be quietly arguing amongst themselves, but like very quietly to themselves. Everyone is going to roll a d20, which looks like this. Shout out to my mom for giving me these cool dice. And so everyone's going to roll on this dice. Tell me what you get.
18.
17.
Okay.
A hearty 11.
All right, we got 11. We got... Hit me with those numbers one more time.
17.
Thank you.
18.
I got a hearty 9.
Hardy 9. Yep.
Hearty 11.
26, Dick?
I'm Batman.
And nobody has any magic that they want to throw onto this.
I would love to throw magic onto this, but I don't think I can.
I don't know
Anybody,
I'm looking.
anybody got that trash without a trace?
Oh, wait!
That trash without a trace?
Wait, hold on.
Let's pass without a grace.
I'll pass while I tries.
Oh, apologies. 19, not 17.
Okay.
I forgot.
That is a little bit better.
Doobie, I have a question.
Yeah.
Jack of all trades, add half your proficiency bonus rounded down to any ability check that doesn't include your proficiency bonus.
Yes.
Stealth does not include that. So I could add half my proficiency bonus. Is that true?
I think we already did that math. But it is your proficiency bonus, everyone's at 3, right?
So it would only add 1 anyway.
Yeah.
So it
Well,
would put me at 10.
yeah. What's your dexterity?
The plus number or the what?
The little plus number.
Plus 1.
So you get +2 to whatever you rolled.
Okay, then it's a 9.
Okay.
Womp, womp.
Womp womp. So the 3 highest is a 26, a 19, and an 18. We're going to go with that 19 because it's right there in the middle. I am now rolling to see if the bad guys can see you. And they rolled a natural 3. So even with all their bonuses, they cannot hit a 19. So
Great.
some confusion back at the camp or back at the house, and you are like in the woods. The sun, although there isn't much sun, right? There's so much like thick mist and clouds everywhere. There's lightness to it, so you understand that it's daytime. But by the looks of it, and you see Irina and Ismark both look up and they're like, we've got like 6 hours to move as much as we can. And they look at you and they say the trip to Valaki is 2.5 days. And there is no faster way to get there. Well, that's not necessarily true. You see, Irina says there's no other way to get there. And Ismark is like, okay, so that's not like necessarily true. There's no way to get there on the road that will take less than 2.5 days. We could probably make it in like a 1.5 to 2 if we go through the woods. And Irina's like, well, that's a stupid idea. So
I'm inclined to believe her.
You see Ismark is like, going through the woods, being in the woods generally is dangerous. Being in the woods at night with half of us asleep, it's risky. But I think we need to decide now where we're trying to go.
How long is it on the road?
2.5 days.
So we cut out half a day to a day through the woods. I don't know if that's worth it.
What is safety risk of being on road? And what is safety risk of being in wood?
Well, safety risk of being on the road is that's how everyone travels here. So if someone's looking for us, they're probably going to find us. It's people that are looking for us on the road, literal monsters in the forest. So I know this guy's got some stuff around monsters for sure.
This is going to be a different take than what I would usually go with, but I would rather fight people than monsters at night, in the dark, in the middle of a place we don't know.
Plus, travelers mean food, because there's going to be places to eat. So we could probably have better snacks if we go on the road. I don't mean we eat the travelers. That's not what I meant, Dick. Wow, you're a cannibal. Dick the Cannibal Malarkey. Dick the Duck McCannibal.
You were the one who suggested it. I was just, being observant.
You know what? Maybe I'll eat you first when I get hungry. Nom, 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 nom.
I'm going to
I've
vote for the
already
road.
tried.
Nightmare. What did you
That's
say?
my vote. My vote is for the road. I like the sound of the road better than I like the sound of the woods.
Now, let me understand this. Do you all not have any sort of motor car or other vehicle that would travel on the road?
Hey, Agnes, they don't know coffee, so probably also not cars.
Yes, well,
Just a thought.
I had to ask. I think that
Yeah, it's fair.
painfully you might be correct, Beaver.
Horses?
Hmm?
You also see Ismark say there might be horses that we could take barter for. The only thing that I would really want to point out, and he kind of shifts you through some pretty thick trees, and beyond the trees, you see Castle Ravenloft. He's like, they might have horses. Stealing from Strahd is a choice for sure. And if we keep going through the woods, we'll have to go around Castle Ravenloft.
Would love
And
to deal. What?
the road takes us by Castle Ravenloft?
The road will take us further around Castle Ravenloft. We won't have to go on the grounds. If we continue moving through the forest, we will have to go on the grounds of Castle Ravenloft to get around.
We should not do that.
Again, I'm unconcerned with Strahd. He's more annoying than anything. His ego is very large and takes up a lot of space. But I, have bested him many times. It's very easy. I'm less worried about encountering him and more concerned he's going to have some annoying protections in place, barring our access to his horses, making those efforts futile at best.
And more important, he might have spooky magic that's like, ooh, sexy Irina is here. She's on your house land. So I don't think we should. Irina, you clearly can handle yourself. But I don't think we should be putting you closer to him. I think we should be putting you awayers from him.
Yes.
I mean, we could do a mixed match here if, take the road until we get away from Castle Ravenloft, but I don't know how vampires work, but the way that they found Irina before was with people, and the road has people. And I am honestly more worried about the vampires than I'm necessarily worried about monsters in the wood. I mean, we have Egbert, so what can monsters do to us?
I hate monsters.
Poor child. Dick, don't put him in this position.
What? He's good at it. He's amazing.
I think overall, it seems like the road is the safer and better option, I have to say.
Does anyone feel strongly we should do woods?
Agnes?
I would prefer the faster option and the one that will keep us away from those terribly virtuosic spies that Strahd has come into his possession. But I have to agree that I think the road is probably safer, although what is this American expression everyone's always saying? 6 to 1 a dozen or something of the sort. I don't know that we're safe. Do you catch my meaning?
I think it's 6 eggs that way and 6 eggs that way.
Oh, yes.
I think we should start moving. You see, Irina is like, I think the most important thing is that we start moving. So,
all in favor of road?
I agree.
We got
all in favor of not road?
All right, looks like it's 4-3. So,
sorry, Dix and Ismarks.
So you all set off down the road. The way that this is going to work, because you exited out the back, is that you are going to go through the woods for probably another 2 hours in order to get back to the road in a place that won't immediately be recognized. you'll probably like follow it a little bit. So I have to roll a little luck check. Egbert, will you call odds or evens for me?
Odds.
That is a 9. You all make it to the road without incident. You see that you're back on, like, near the Tur Falls. So back where you began, back where you met the Vistani for the first time, back where you met Madame Eva. You are back there now. It is deserted. And we're going to see how far you guys can get. Is there anything you're looking for, anything you want to do, or are you just trying to, like, get as far as possible?
I would like to keep an eye out for anything that looks like a trap or like anything that could alert someone to our presence in any way.
Agnes has an eye out for any kinds of like communication systems, like anything resembling a post office or a mail slot.
Great. Agnes, go ahead and make an investigation check. Bifa, you're just trying to, like, generally keep an eye out? Anyone who's just, like, keeping an eye out can make a perception check as you keep going.
16.
Sweet.
Could Dick go up the road like ahead of everybody and be kind of like a scout? I was thinking of using the psionic whispers again so that I could communicate back to everybody in case somebody shows up, and that way Irina is not the first person they see.
Yeah, if you want to go a little bit ahead, that's totally fine. All right, we got a 9. You don't see any sort of mail posts. That doesn't seem to exist here. Maze 16, 15?
16.
16. Bifa, you got a 2? I don't know. You were holding up 2 fingers. What did you get?
Oh, no, I got a 14. Sorry.
Great. Nobody sees anything in, like, the immediate vicinity because Dick can move so much faster than you. Dick, depending on what you get, you might get more information.
16.
16. I think what you understand, you don't, like, see anybody. It's pretty deserted. Make an insight check as well. You can do that with advantage.
May I?
You may. Quick reminder, advantage means you rolled the d20 2 times. You get to take the higher number.
Is it 21?
A 21. Okay, so you don't see people, you don't see, like, monsters roaming around. You're like, okay, we're probably getting too close to nighttime to see travelers. You've heard that being out here late is not great. You know that you're going to have to be here overnight. Where you are now, you have made it past the Tur Pool, but you are so close to Castle Ravenloft. You understand that you probably only have like another 2 hours of travel before you're going to have to, and even that is pushing it. 2 hours from now, the sun is going to be like set. So making camp, finding a safe space, you're understanding that either you like stop now and try to like fortify yourselves as much as you can around the Tur Pool, which is nice because it's fresh water, or you push yourselves to make it as far away from Castle Ravenloft as you can.
Ismark, you're familiar with the woods, yeah?
Are you talking in Ismark's head?
Yes.
He whips around. What?
Ismark, it's me. Be quiet. Shh. You're familiar with the woods, right, Ismark? It's Dick the Duck, Malarkey. I don't think anybody could impersonate this voice. It's in very distinguishable.
Okay, weird. Yeah, definitely. Woods, me. What's up?
I think that it would be risky for us to push ourselves up until the nightfall, and wondered if there's some place off the road that you might know that could foster us a safe haven.
He's like, the Vistani used to be around here. It looks like they're deserted. Either we hide in like the Solenka Pass. There's like a bridge that maybe we could hide under, or it's pretty out in the open. The big towns between. I mean, there's Old Bone Grinder, but I don't think we're gonna make it there before night.
So we can make like billy goats and sit under the bridge, then, huh?
We could, yeah.
What's a bone grinder?
Old Bone Grinder is a mill.
And they grind bones.
Well, yeah, it's like the fairy tale. Grind your bones to make your bread.
Oh, so there isn't a beanstalk?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not the last time
Is
I was...
Ismark saying this in his own head, or is he saying this out loud?
He's saying it out loud, yeah, for sure. You're only hearing...
Okay.
You're hearing Ismark's and none of the rest. But I think at this point you could all kind of understand that Ismark's talking to Dick.
Bifa did not care until she heard Bone Grinder, and now she's like fully in his face. Like, there's what? Go to there. Yep.
So that's like 6 to 7 hours away. We're gonna travel at night.
That's fine.
Dick,
Bone
could
grinder.
you just talk out loud so we can all hear you, please? You're right there.
Dick is actually like up ahead of you by like a few hundred feet.
I say it loudly.
We're sneaking. Shush.
You want to say it really loudly?
Yeah, I sure do.
Okay.
I love it when we try to be sneaky. I love it. I love sneaking
Okay.
as a group.
Whoever is in the vicinity has heard you. Agnes, go ahead and call odds or evens.
Odds.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a luck check. If it's odds, something nicer will happen, and if it's evens, something not great will happen. Okay.
I knew it. That face.
Okay. What face?
Mm-hmm.
Dick. I didn't do anything. Great. You yell that down the road. Dick, you hear that Agnes is like yelling at you.
Dick literally does that thing where like he pulls on his he starts running, and then he stops and he goes, "Wait, what am I doing?" And he just beams to Agnes and goes, what's wrong?"
Also, it was definitely too late to stop anyone from hearing you, but as quickly as I could, Bifa slaps a mage hand over your mouth to silence you.
Incredible.
No actual help, but it's there.
Can I rip it off? How does Mage Hand work?
It's a spectral hand, so I do think that if you try to rip it off, it just like you win. I think you automatically win that athletics check.
I rip it off and throw it at Bifa. Please.
Dick is gonna connect with Agnes. I can connect up to 3 people. So Ismark, Agnes, and he's gonna say, "Agnes, that was as loud as a moose on a trampoline. Unexpected, ungangly, and impossible to ignore. Somebody's probably gonna come to us very quickly. We need to make a plan."
So you're on the road. Where are you all headed? Are you trying to push yourselves? Are you trying to make camp here? Like, what's going on?
Dewey, you mentioned a pool. Would we know about that pool?
Yeah, it's this the Tur pool. It's like where the Vistani were camped out around because it has fresh water.
I'm now feeling like that's less of a good idea since we're definitely gonna get found now.
Yeah, I think we can't stay here.
We go to Bone Grinder.
You want to try to get to Old Bone Grinder? I will tell you, mechanically, pushing yourself like that, you are going to start getting levels of exhaustion.
I can sing songs of rest the whole time.
I think there's no time like the present, and we should challenge ourselves and push through. After all, what are we? We can do it.
Well, maybe.
We're tired and a little annoyed with you right now.
Ismark, tell them about the Billy Goat Bridge.
Right. The Solenka Pass is a bridge, right? So we could hide under the bridge if we wanted to.
That
Billy Goat
in the other place?
It is much closer. It's only about half an hour that way.
I think we should probably try to do that, gang.
I think so. And I can stand on the bridge and be a bridge troll. It scares away anybody who tries to get us.
No, you may not.
Maze, I'm so scary though.
This is an excellent plan, but yes, and Agnes storms off to find the bridge.
You see Irina's like, oh, good, great, okay. And she like takes up the back and starts kind of herding you all along. Ismark runs to catch up with Dick. He seems a little out of breath by the time that he does. But he starts leading you all towards the Solenka Pass. I am going to need everyone to make another stealth check, and unfortunately I am going to need everyone to make this with disadvantage.
You said advantage?
I said disadvantage because somebody yelled out in your sneaky sneaks.
As in disadvantage?
As in, for you folks at home, we roll 2 dice and we take the lower number. Agnes, if you could say your whole number out loud for me.
10. So sorry.
It's okay. Okay.
16. I will be right back.
You got it.
6.
You got 10, 16, 6.
I'm trying to make sure I can't add anything else because it's pretty bad.
You add +2, darling.
I know, but I'm trying to make sure there's not a cool sneaky thing I can do.
For sure.
Well, how's a 4?
How's a 4?
Yeah, how's that?
Great.
I made it myself.
It's beautiful. You know that's my favorite, my lucky number, so.
I did not know that. I probably did and forgot, but that's lovely. So since it's your favorite lucky number, that means it's good.
Yeah, super.
Handcrafted for you specifically.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
Yes. I know you rolled it on purpose just for me.
I did.
Dick, what'd you get?
This is a 14.
Great. Okay, so 10, 16, 14, so 14's the number. You all sneak underneath the Solenka Pass. There's a bridge above, but it is just like grassy underneath, like you're surrounded by trees and you're a little more secluded under here. You see Ismark and Irina immediately start setting up camp. They like pull tarps from their bags and start like whittling stakes to make a little shelter. Like they have done this before.
Impressive.
Anyone want to help them try to like disguise this? Yeah, Bifa?
Yes, I would like to help them set up and also disguise. I'm looking to see if I have any magic I can do about it.
Could inspire them.
Well, I could inspire them.
You could?
Yeah, I will help by sitting down and playing guitar, and I will inspire them.
Are you at a D6 now for Bardic Inspiration?
Bardic Inspiration. Yeah.
So Bifa has an ability called Bardic Inspiration, where she can lend out some of her strength in the form of right now a D6. Ah, the regular dice. Ooh. And then they can add it to their roll. So they rolled a 10, plus their survival is 15, plus a 5 is 20. Stunning. They like add bits of like tree and bark and bushes to make it hidden as possible. You see Ismark looks dead tired. Like, this dude should not stay up any longer than he has to. It's up to you all how you want to handle this nighttime. The sun is, by the time they're done, you can see the sky starting to, like, turn more towards dark. Yes, Agnes.
Two things. I think first, while they were setting up camp and Beaver was helping, Agnes was kind of like foraging around the outskirts, collecting maybe some food, foraging some food. I don't know if that's a roll for anything.
Foraging for food, I need a nature or survival check. Please and thank you.
That is. You said nature or survival, Julie?
Correct.
21.
Great. Yeah, you find all the things that you need.
Okay, I come back to camp with just a pile of food and supplies and things that I foraged. And I walk up to everyone who is making camp and I say, here we have various mushrooms. I'm quite studied in the various kinds, so I promise they won't poison you, and some berries as well. The same applies, and also some roughage, if you will, some greenery, to keep things moving inside as we are trekking along. We have to try to stay irregular in our bowels as much as possible. And also, I don't sleep, you see. I am now of the moon in this world, and so that to say, I am happy to keep watch overnight. In fact, that will be my activity of choice.
Agnes, what ability are you speaking to that you don't have to sleep?
Aspect of the moon, darling.
Oh, stunning.
Yeah.
Cool. You see, as you put out the mushrooms and all of the food, Irina comes out with just, like, 6 rabbits by their tails, and slaps them down and is like, we gotta eat.
That's hard.
Also, what a well-balanced meal.
Dick?
I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
Is there like a fork in the road? One going over the bridge and one going somewhere else?
A little bit further back, there's a fork. You've like moved underneath so that you're not right on the road.
How far back is that fork? Like 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5-10 minutes at the most.
Can Dick scooch back there and take off his shoes and make little boot marks down the other side of the trail, and then as he heads back, use his coat to kind of like wipe the dirt off the road?
Sure. We'll all right. Let's do a survival check for covering your tracks. Add a D4.
Add a D4.
Yeah.
I'm
Ismark
also
throws guidance at you.
I'm also going to push it with my psionic powers.
Psionic powers. I still can't do it. No matter how hard I try, I can't make the
Psionic powers?
Yeah.
That's a 16.
16. Great. You do a pretty good job covering your tracks.
He's mumbling to himself, I wish I brought my spy shoes, that the souls turn around backwards and then you can just go wherever you want to.
So it is in the darkness, and it is on the road technically. So I just need to make a little checky check for you, Dick. Odds or evens?
Evens?
That's an 8. You don't see anybody around you. Great. What's up, Aoife?
I have a totally different thing to ask.
Great.
If that's okay.
No, you're all set.
Good.
Dick makes his way back. What are you up to, Aoife?
Sexy Arena, I wish to eat those rabbits you have killed so killily, but I'm curious about cooking them. Can we have fire or not fire? I don't ever leave places where
I never have to make fire. I've never survived in wilderness, so I watch movies and they say don't do fires, but then they also do.
So fire is necessary to cook.
Yeah.
It's
Raw rabbit, bad. That
raw
one I
rabbit
do.
bad. No.
Oh, mess you up.
But lighting
Talk
a
about
fire,
your bowels.
lighting a fire really large might be a problem. Yeah, Maze, what's up? What's up over there?
Can I make a little pit fire?
Sure, go ahead and make a survival check or nature. It's up to you. With advantage. Irina's gonna help you.
19.
Sick. You make a little pit
Maze,
fire.
what is pit fire? Is that like hell, like the fires of the pit?
No. You dig 2 holes next to each other and connect them at the bottom, and you put your fire on one side, and it aerates from the other side. So minimal smoke, very little light visible from above ground, but gets very hot and can cook.
This
That
is
sounds
what
very
I mean.
cool.
I think Maze could run a small country if she had to. I think she's wise beyond her years.
I think Maze is actually, well, I mean, quite smart. I always thought that pit fires was when you start chafing under your armpits.
So, I believe that for you, Dick.
It happens a lot. You wouldn't, I mean, the problems with being a hairy person.
It sounds like painful chafing, Dick. I'm so sorry for your experience.
I really always get very nervous when you guys call me smart. And I feel like you don't understand a lot of stuff about me when you say that.
You're dumb, Maze.
I don't think that that's very nice. That you're speaking very kindly to our friend Mace. And I think you've survived for many years by yourself in a land that sounds frankly terrifying. And that takes guts and intuition, which is raw intelligence. So I stand behind my remarks.
I could call you dumb if it makes you feel better, but I don't believe that with my heart.
That's crazy. I'm gonna make this fire.
Cool.
You make
Can I
the
watch?
fire.
Will you teach me how to do it?
Yeah.
You
Beef
two,
is trying so hard not to be in the way, and it's not working.
Maze and
meanwhile-
Bifa. What's up, Egbert? You're up.
Egg is cowering inside the shelter and has been since before the walls were fully up.
Oh,
Uh,
no.
That's so cute. You see, Ismark creates bonfire to give you guys something to work with, and then also goes to collapse inside the structure and is like, "Oh, I don't know how you all do this every day. It's crazy." How you doing, Egbert? You okay?
Oh, it's at any moment, my worst fear could realize itself.
Yeah, that's kind of
in-
this
in
whole
one of
place.
any forms.
You must be having a really fun time.
I'm having. It could be a worse time, I suppose.
It's rough out there, buddy, but it's all right. We're gonna stick
How are
together.
you post kidnapping?
Um,
How are you post kidnapping?
not great. I need to sleep for sure. But so I'm gonna pass out because I'm exhausted. He puts his hand on your shoulder and casts protection from good and evil on you. He's like, so this should last for a little bit. Take care of yourself.
Oh, Bismarck, I'm touched.
Protection, good and evil. I have to make sure that I write down the things that I give, otherwise I will forget. Alright. So you two are chilling in the tent. You see Ismark does that, passes out. So tired. Dick probably at this point is finishing up covering the tracks. Bifa and Maze are finishing up the pit fire. You see Irina is skinning the rabbits and starting to put everything into a makeshift bowl of some sort. You see she has cracked open a stone with the butt of her sword. This lady is terrifying. And if any of this physics doesn't make sense, I don't care. So set something aside, covers it up, and make sure that it is cooking. But it's a fire. It's gonna take a long time. People should start resting. I'm not here to tell you what to do, or at least figure out what your sleeping situation needs to look like.
Juby, because of aspect of the moon, I do have to, in order to get benefits of a long rest, I have to like do something minor, but keeping watch falls into that. But I think as people are winding down, Agnes is kind of like scanning the perimeter and setting some protections in place, like making kind of, she's gonna like rotate through points in a circle around the camp as she's keeping watch to kind of get every angle covered. So she's like setting that up. And as she's doing that, she's kind of having this moment with herself, like she's got some space away from the people who don't know her true identity, and so she like comes into Agatha for a minute and is just like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Why did you do that, Agnes? So bullheaded sometimes. Oh my goodness, you're making a fool of yourself. And she's like setting up her perimeter watch.
Great. You set up your perimeter. I don't know that mechanically that's gonna do all that much. But you can like be out and moving and like checking your vantage points, or if somebody else is going to stay up with you, that'll make it a lot easier.
I am.
And Dick will very sheepishly approach Irina and go, Irina, ma'am, don't mean to disturb you while you are so handling those rabbits, but is there a particular hour of the night where we should be most worried about a visit?
All night. We should be worried about it all night.
Whole night. Not like midnight, not like,
No,
11:30
like it's night.
or 11:11.
Like it's night right now, and we should all be scared about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
You got it. It's a fun place out here.
Dick would like to have a shift, probably anywhere early, middle of the night, morning, whatever, but he would like to be up to help watch at some point.
I think we should do 3-hour rotations. I can take the first one or the last one. I slept real well. And I didn't do any fighting today, so I'm good to go.
Poor Maze.
Yeah, Mace only really needs a short rest to keep off exhaustion.
Yeah. I can stay up for a few hours and keep watch with Agnes, and tap you in, Dick, when I'm ready to knock out.
So first watch is Agnes and Maze, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then second watch will be Agnes and Dick.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Yes.
Anybody else want to take a shift, or are you just trying to knock it out?
I don't want to take shifts, but I will if it's needed. I prefer to sleep. Happy to help.
It would be best to have 3, but like I can also tap back in for last watch.
That's dumb. I tap in. Last watch is for me.
Okay.
Someone wake me up and I'll be outside.
We'll wake you up before we go.
Yeah, do that.
Great. That means that
Don't
Ismark,
leave me
Egbert...
hanging like a yo-yo. Sorry, what? Voice in my head, God? I'm sorry I cut you off.
You're
God.
fine. Irina, Egbert, and Ismark are sleepy sleep through the whole night. Cool. You all get some food. It's getting pretty late. Ismark is unconscious, sleepy sleeping. And then I think we probably transition into first watch, unless there's anything anyone wants to do before then.
Nothing I want to do. I think, like, the 4 of us who are keeping watch, do you think maybe we have, like, a moment of check-in since I've set up these watch points of, like, strategy?
Yeah, feel free.
Sure.
Okay, great. So I've set up watch points at all 4 directions: north, south, east, west. And I think we rotate clockwise every half an hour. Everybody with me? As someone who has done many a stakeout, the things that you should know is that I can see farthest and longest in the darkness, which Agnes does have devil's sight, so even in magical darkness, she can see.
That's very true.
If you see something, we should have a special call. I am a personal, my personal SOS call is a high-pitched caw, but Dick, I don't know if you have something else that you prefer. I would love to collaborate with your expertise.
I typically, sound the siren song of a mallard.
Yes, of course, yes. Could you refresh my memory?
Wink, 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 wink.
Excellent.
Wink.
I'm gonna need to make sure everyone can do that.
I think this pairs very nicely with my cuckoo, cuckoo.
Right. So now we have to make sure that everybody can do these calls. We do the call if there's something really bad, and we do the want want if there's something that might be bad.
Excellent. Shall we practice?
Yes.
Maze, people, here we go. And 3, 2, 1.
Wink, wink, wink. Egbert, get him on this.
Coco.
Your training is complete. Excellent.
You know where I'm from, we say that the ducks, they say wah, 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 wah. So we could maybe do that, but I don't want to complicate it. Don't, just forget it. Good night. Goodbye. Wah, wah.
You know what? If you hear the horrifyingly loud electric zap of my crossbow, come find me. And I think that's good.
Incredible.
This is good plan. Good night, everybody. Sleep good. I will play you a quick song of rest if you want. I am asleep. So soon.
Great. Alrighty. We start off with Agnes and Maze. Agnes and Maze, go ahead and make me a perception check.
$13.
20.
Great. Cool. You all don't see anything. That first shift goes super regularly. Maze heads to bed. And Dick, you are
Doobie, can I also say one thing I'm doing while keeping watch is also prepping I have the Book of Ancient Secrets, which I can prepare rituals so that my spells that use rituals are prepared for the next day.
You can do that. While you're doing that, you can't be perceiving what's going on. That's like putting your focus into something else.
Oh, I see. Okay. Then I'm not going to do that yet.
Sweet. All right. 2 more perception checks from Agnes and Dick, please.
Is Egbert sleeping soundly?
I think that's up
So
to
soundly.
Egbert.
So soundly? Good. Okay. Dick just checks and whispers almost inaudibly, Egbert, are you sleeping? Is everything okay? And then when he hears nothing, he goes, good, awesome. And he trots outside.
All these references from things that haven't occurred yet in their timelines.
Dick writes screenplays, okay?
I'm sorry.
He was trying out a musical number called Frozen in the Duck Pond.
We are visionaries, Dewey.
You're right, and I'm
We're
sorry.
well beyond our
I'm
years.
so sorry.
Thank you.
That'd be a 16. I'm actually going to push that.
Agnes rolled a 17.
Be a dirty 20.
Great. Sweet. Nothing eventful happens on the second watch. Dick heads back to bed, and Bifa is up.
Good morning, it is me. What do I do? Perception rolling?
Yes.
Oh, Beaver, good. The West Post needs your attention.
The West I don't know direction. There's
I
no
just-
sun.
Grab
Even
her
if I...
shoulders and point her towards the west.
Okay. I'll go that way.
His dick is curling up. West is always to your right.
See, that's what I thought, and then I am told no. Okay, what? I'm rolling perception.
True.
A what?
Nothing. You roll your perception.
I got 13s on it.
Agnes, what did you get?
12.
Great.
We are doing great.
Okay. I need a Constitution saving throw from Ismark, Dick, Egbert, Irina, and Maze.
The sleeping quartz?
Did our long rest go off?
Your long rest, yeah, will be...
Hooray!
What'd you get?
Constitution saving throw.
Doobie, I wouldn't have advantage from Devil's Sight, right?
No, and you're not
Okay.
making this Constitution save.
No, I meant for the perception.
Yeah, no.
17.
Cool.
6.
Great.
13.
Stunning. And Beef is awake. Okay. Everyone remains deep asleep, except for Egbert and Dick, who, as it is like early morning, or like 4:30 in the morning, still pitch black outside. You two both hear some sort of like scratching, right? People are like moving under here, but this is like a scratch. And as your eyes open, you see Irina still asleep with a wolf holding onto her like shirt and starts pulling her out. And another set of wolves is pulling out Ismark. Both still very much asleep. I do need everyone to roll initiative. So, ooh,
9.
that will only be helpful if she wakes up. That's so funny. 9 for Maze.
Yep.
Okay.
8 for Beefa.
Okay. Egbert.
18.
Great. Agnes is awake. Egbert's awake. Dick, what did you get?
Well,
12. Agnes, what did you get?
13.
Great. Okay, so that's so funny. Irina rolled a nat 20 and Ismark rolled a 2. Okie dokie. Math time. It's math time. You guys be silly while I do some math.
Oh, Agnes, it's so good that nothing bad has happened this whole night and that everything is really okay. We are so lucky of that.
Beaver, shh. Remember what happened
Huh?
last time when I was way too loud? We have to pay attention. No,
You're right.
I always say the mark of a good spy is one who can see all but say nothing. Okay? So let's practice. Breathe in. Exhale. Open your eyes.
Ah.
Exactly. Very good. Breathe in. Exhale. Open them wider.
Agnes.
Yes.
Like this?
You're ready now, Beaver.
I'm ready now. I see all.
Look to the right. Focus. Focus. Very good.
Okay, great. Irina goes first, is going to make another Constitution saving throw, which she passes with flying colors. She remains asleep. Egbert, you are not asleep. You have been woken up, and you see these two wolves.
Ah! Wolves! 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 I start throwing my notebooks at them, my heaviest books.
At the wolves?
Yeah.
Are you freaking out and going into a rage, or are you just throwing books?
I'm just freaking out.
Cool. Go ahead and make 2 attacks.
Do I have to roll to hit?
You do, yeah.
No. That's a 4. The second
4
one
is
a
gonna
15.
miss.
Second one's a 15.
15's definitely gonna hit.
That's 26 points of damage.
26 points of damage.
That is a dead wolf.
Without reason? That's crazy.
That's a dead
No
wolf. That
rage.
is one of
so
the.
casual.
Are you hitting one of the wolves who's holding Irina or Ismark?
Irina.
Great. One of them drops to the ground. I'm gonna say that prompts another Constitution save, which Irina passes. She wakes up and is like, "What?
Finally.
Shit."
Are Agnes and I assume we'd be within hearing of this.
Oh yeah, you hear Irina be like, "Shit," and you hear Egbert go,
Oh.
"Wolves."
Are me
Whoops.
and Dick still asleep?
No,
Yeah,
Dick
I'm
is
up.
awake for sure. Maze,
Okay.
when it becomes your turn, you're gonna do a a con save.
Great.
Egbert, you are not in a rage, but you have murdered a wolf.
I want to know what you're swinging. What nonsense homebrew did Doobie give you?
Well, you hit 1 time with a D12,
Mm-hmm.
right?
And I got 3 of those. Unless I leveled up wrong.
Are you playing a barbarian?
I'm playing a barbarian.
I don't think that you do 3. I think it's just 1 D12 plus your strength plus your. Oh no, just plus strength.
Ooh. Then we should do that again.
Oh no,
Please?
did I do the thing again?
No, it's helpful. It's helpful. Not for Gabriel, but for me.
Teacher, you forgot to give us homework.
Oh, I didn't want to do the thing. I thought Doobie Home was something cool.
No, not
That's
today.
why you say it after combat.
But that's okay.
It's okay, Frankie. We still love you.
I did it to you too. I did it to you earlier.
Honestly, bless. Somebody has to know the rules.
I'm
I
just
know, I
shocked
wasn't
and
gonna say
surprised.
it was-
It's not like I want to get people in trouble with teacher.
I wasn't going to remind you that this wasn't your first offense, Frankie.
I
Egbert,
remember.
what did you roll, buddy?
Actually, 16.
16. Still a really decent amount of damage for
That's
not freaking out and only hitting 1 time. Wolf looks like damaged, but not dead straight off the bat. Bless. Agnes, your attention whips to
Yes.
you know what's happening.
I Misty Step.
Real quick, Agnes, give me one last perception check before you Misty step inside.
Christ.
So to bring him into this.
Baby, you're so distracting. That's a 3.
Okay. Cool. You Misty step inside.
I don't know how these wolves got by my very detailed watch, and I Eldritch Blast the wolf.
Can you You can Misty step an Eldritch Blast? That is awesome.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Sick. Yeah. Go ahead and make your attack. Same wolf that Egbert has injured, or a new one?
So that one's injured but not dead.
Yes.
A different one.
Great.
Was that wolf? That wolf had Arena.
Yes.
I Eldritch Blast one of the wolves that has Ismark.
Great. Go ahead and make that attack.
For Eldritch Blast, I'm so sorry. I roll a d20.
Yes.
Okay. That's a 12. Do I add anything to that?
To the 12, it's whatever is on your sheet next to Eldritch Blast.
I don't. Yeah, it's not laid out. Like, Eldritch Blast is a.
It's your
The only-
spell attack. If that is
Okay,
helpful.
the only attack I have in my little boxy box is a talon attack.
Okay, it's this game has so many rules. It's your charisma modifier plus your
Okay.
proficiency bonus.
Okay, so there's a 12 on the die, so 18?
18 will hit. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
I'm sorry, 17. I did the math wrong.
17 will also hit. You're good.
Ah! Okay, and then, okay. What do I roll for damage?
A D10.
Thank you so much.
I think
You're trying
that's
to atone.
plus your charisma modifier for Eldritch.
Players, just a heads up, there's a map up on Roll20 if you want to look at it.
Oh, it's just flat D10.
Flat D10, okay. That's a 4.
Great. 4 points
Oh,
of damage.
We're at level 5?
Yeah.
You get 2d10. You get 2 blasts.
Ah!
Oh, snap.
And a 3.
Is that
7.
7? Thank you so much. My brain farted on that last number. Cool. One of them holding Ismark yelps. Agnes is in the tent. Dick, you are up.
I can see Wolfies.
You can see Wolfies, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Dick is going to like sit straight up in the L position and just without thinking, like eyes wide and out of his hand, the tentacles form and the knife shoots out straight at the wolf that is on Irina.
Ooh. Exciting. Go ahead and make that attack.
Okay. I thought you were doing something terrible.
No, I'm just trying to put a little shelter on Roll20 for the shelter that you all made.
Makes you 24. Does that hit Doobie?
Yeah, a 24 definitely hits.
Is an ally within 5 feet of that wolf who's awake?
Yeah, they're on either side of Arena or Ismark.
Does that mean I get sneak attack?
I think it does.
Hey! Ho ho!
Hee 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 hee.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I've never played a rogue before, and I get to clickety clackety so much.
Clickety clackety. That's why I can't stop playing paladins. Here, pull it together.
On sneak attack, that's 21 points of damage.
Ooh, on an already injured one or a brand new guy?
On the one that's on Irina.
Irina has 2. One is injured, one is uninjured.
The uninjured one, please.
Great. 21 looks incredibly injured. And now it is
Dick wants to bonus action do you use his cunning action to hide?
Sure.
Okay. That is just a 10, but I'm going to push it for a 14. And then may I use my movement to get out and like above the bridge so I can see like our surroundings?
You can. It's gonna take more than one movement.
Okay. I just want to get out from under the bridge so I can see like how many wolves there are.
You can. So right now you're under like the tarp structure, and then the bridge is probably another like 50 feet above that. So are you trying to like run out and like go up and on top of the bridge because you're like hiding? You all created this spot underneath.
I see. I'd like to peek outside the tarp structure and see if there's like an army of undead waiting for us.
You go ahead and make a perception check, please.
That would be an 18, and I am willing to push it if necessary.
You're not going to get anything on an 18.
I will push!
Pop off.
That's a 19. Does that get me something?
No. It's like pitch black outside. So you're having a hard time seeing. But you can make an insight check.
Darker than a cup of coffee and a night of fog out here. 16 plus, you said insights?
Yep.
Math, 24.
You firmly believe that there are more. There's no way it's just these 4 wolves. You
I
can't
firmly
see them.
believe that there's not just these 4 wolves.
And it now becomes the wolf's turn. So here I go. How fast are you guys? Are you fast enough to make it all the way over there? I think you might be. Yes, you are. Great. Okay. You all can see wolves rushing now to get into range. They move around, or actually 2 are going to go over here to Bifa. This one's going to help out with Irina. This one's also going to help out with Irina. And this one's going to help out with Ismark. So it looks like Agnes is going to get an attack. And then everybody else... Oh, and Bifa's going to get 2 attacks. So here I go, rolling. Attack number 1 on Agnes is going to be 15. Agnes, does that hit you?
It has to be my armor class, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it hits.
9 points of damage to Agnes.
Cool.
2 hits coming for Bifa. I'm rolling a d20. Natural 17 on the dice. Bifa, what's your armor class?
Billion. Well,
Okay, that's not going to do it. And then the second one's going to miss. So you're only going to take 9 points of damage. As these wolves tear into you guys. The other ones, because I don't think anyone has approached the wolves yet, are going to start dragging Irina and Ismark away. So Irina needs to make 4 athletics saving throws, or not, strength saving throws.
Y'all,
Irina
there's
can do
like 50
anything.
wolves on this map.
There's
Yeah.
not 50 wolves.
Y'all, there's like 100 wolves on this map.
No.
I heard the map was made of wolves.
Irina did really well, so...
Irina can do anything.
Irina did really, incredibly... Oh, crap. Irina does a really good job of staying exactly where she is. One of these wolves rolls a nat 20 and is going to drag her 30 feet outside. And these wolves already use their movement to get there, so they are not going to make it very far in following. And then over to Ismark. For the squishy magic guy that he is, he did a really good job. And they were unable to drag Ismark out of there. So they used their turn. Ismark looks like he's getting scrapes from the wolves, just by their teeth, trying to get onto his person. But he doesn't. He takes 5 points of damage. And is awake now. So that's exciting.
About time, Bismarcks.
And Irina, takes 12 points of damage. But she looks like she can take it. And it's not her turn yet. So there are a bunch of wolves. There are 8 that you can see right now. Maze, at the beginning of your turn, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. With advantage, because a lot has happened. And everyone's yelling.
Unfortunately, I think Maze sleeps as hard as I do in real life and just rolled
No.
7.
A 7 altogether?
Yeah.
You're a fighter, right?
Yep.
Don't you have proficiency?
I do. 10.
Okay, Maze continues to sleep. Maze is out cold.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So am I.
Bifa, it's your turn. You have one wolf on either side of you.
So, question. You said I get 2 attacks earlier. Is that what this means?
Your bard gets 2 attacks?
No, you said something. Not that I'm aware of. You said something earlier.
Each wolf
Okay.
gets
You
one
meant
attack.
I get attacked twice. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. I have 2 woofies on me.
You've got 2 wolfies on you.
Cool. Please hold. I thought I knew what I wanted to do, and now I don't. Why? How? So, I can't see the map. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Am I in the tent? Where am I?
So you were outside looking. So you have not made it into the tent. There's a wolf on either side of you. Probably like 30 feet away is Irina and 2 wolves. And then you can see under the structure that there's like a lot more wolves. You can also go ahead and make a perception check while you're ootin' a boot before you jump
Ootin' a boot? I would love to make a perception check while I'm ootin' a boot.
Ootin' a boot.
That's a 12 on the die, plus C, plus 3. 15.
Oh, you see some shuffling figures out on the edges of your vision.
I don't like that.
No.
I would like to brain link that to as many of my friends as I can, which is probably only one at a time.
You can mind link that back to Dick, and Dick can then yell that to everybody.
Dick, there's scary creatures on the field of vision that seem maybe are not wolves. I think there's more here. There's bad. Tell everyone, there's creatures on the edge.
They're in the woods. Maze, they're in the woods. Get up.
How is Maze not awake? Anyway, I have wolves to deal with. I will be up to 3. Okay. How many wolves are within 30 feet of me?
How many wolves are within 30 feet of you? Probably a lot. Hold, please. We take out our little measuring tool. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes!
6, 7.
Okay.
8.
Well, I can only mess with 5 of them, so thank you so much. The 5 closest ones I will mess with. I will cast... Are the wolves biting me already?
They have tried to bite you, yeah, for sure.
This is soul metal. Oh, right, I took damages. I am bleeding. That's important because this spell requires blood. I will take I'll take my hand and get bloods on it from my own body and hold it up scary at the wolves and do my spell of Banes, and I will cast Banes on all 5 of those wolves.
Oh.
And I'll say, go away! We are trying to sleep, you stupid wolves! Now is not the time to be metal. Metal happens after you rest.
Do they get a wisdom saving throw for that?
La la la! Let's see, blah blah, charisma. They must make charisma saving throws whenever a target... When a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving. So all 5 of those suckers gotta calm down.
Yeah, what is your spell save DC? Spell sheet up at the top.
Thank you.
You got it.
Spell save DC. Yeah. You say it was up at top. Why did I not see it?
Those 3 little bubbles up at the top that are like spell save DC, spell attack modifier.
Oh. Which one did you ask for?
Spell save DC.
16.
They all failed.
Sucks to suck. Don't bite my friends while we sleep. Wait till we're awake.
All of them have Bane on them except... Or one of the ones who has Ismark has Bane, and the other ones over there do not. But that is bad for them, for sure.
Sucks to suck, wolves.
That is Bifa. Are you moving at all? You will get attacks of opportunity in that case.
As in things will get to attack me.
Yes.
I don't wish to be attacked.
Great. Yeah.
I'll stay here for now. What's this shiny thing? I did finally get mad.
This thing in the middle is your campfire. It's not that bright. It's not that bright, but it's just where it is for everybody's sake.
Well, could I move closer to that without getting a attack of opportunity?
No.
Okay, I'll stick tight.
Ismark is awake and looks furious and goes, "Everybody get down!" And 5 of these wolves are going to have to make Constitution saving throws. A gentle reminder to those of us at home, a saving throw is something you do when you're trying to avoid something terrifying, which all of these wolves failed tremendously. I can't remember the exact amount of damage that Shatter does, but give me 1 second while I Google it. I don't Google. I'm a professional. I'm kidding. I would never Google. I wouldn't Google.
I mean, Googling in your brain, right?
So it's going to be 5d8.
Oh my god.
Casted by a bunch.
I was gonna say.
23 points of damage. I do believe that... Okay, so one of the ones who's holding him is gone. Dead. The one that was injured. The other ones all take 23, and they all failed. Oh, and they would have failed worse because I am supposed to detract.
I was gonna say.
They look really bad. These wolves looked very scary. They don't anymore. Sick. Yeah, Ismark did a crazy thing. And now, you all hear some shuffling getting closer.
No.
And you see Strahd zombies infiltrating your tent.
Maze! Wake up, Maze, please! Wake up, Maze, now!
Okay. They are not super smart. They can get a little further in. So it looks like it's gonna be 1 on Maze, 2 on Dick, 1 on Agnes, 1 on Egbert. So I will deal with Maze first.
Julie.
Just kidding, not your real name, Agnes.
I'm so sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if someone tries to attack me, I get a reaction, even if it's not my turn, right?
Correct.
Can I do that now?
You certainly may. They have to, make their attacks to hit first. So you might want to hold to see if they do hit you.
Okay. Can I, a little above table, just ask you a question?
Yeah, of course.
I have a 3rd level spell, Magic Circle. That is what it sounds like.
Can you say a little bit more about that?
It creates a magical barrier between... It's a 10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder of magical energy centered on a point on the ground you can see within range. Creatures can't willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means. If the creature... Yeah.
Is that a reaction?
That's what I'm asking.
It would say it on the spell card.
Can I do that as reaction?
It's what is it called again?
Magic Circle.
I don't believe that Magic Circle is a reaction.
Is a reaction. Okay. Thank you. That was my...
You got it.
It takes a minute to cast.
Yeah, it would say reaction where it's
Got it. So sorry.
No, you're good. All right. So, but we can talk about feats to take that would be able to help you in that scenario. Feats. Okay, I've moved you all out of the way so the people can see everything that's going on. Haha, people, you're welcome. Here's a screen. All right, here I go, attacking my friends. We'll do Maze first. And they still miss on Maze, even though she is very asleep. and I have to subtract Bane from them. So we'll subtract 1 from... So that's 15. Dick, what's your armor class?
That's 16.
Miss.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. They add something to their attacks. So, +6, -1. Yeah, they hit you the first time, but the second time...
But you did add the minus D4 plus... because of Bane, right?
Yes, it's a lot of math to do. For those of you at home, I have to roll a d20, subtract a number from a d4, and then add their attack bonus. So it's currently 11 plus 6 is 17 minus 2 is 15. Did I hit Dick?
Dick has an armor class of 16.
Great. Somebody dropped out of here. Lex, get your booty back here. You've missed
Lex said they're having internet issues.
Oh no! Don't tell them.
I mean, Maze is still asleep, so.
You're just all different. Oh, there they are. They came right back. Let's see if you're all in the right boxes. Zoom is a weird
I cannot
little
see
place.
Lex. Can y'all see Lex? I can't.
Yeah.
Lex is back.
Yeah.
Everyone went back
I'm
into their
very,
little
very
boxes.
sorry.
You're fine. Welcome to live theater. Stuff happens all the time. Okay. Missed 2 times on, or missed once on Maze, who is still asleep somehow. Hit Dick 1 time. Come on, dice. I believe in you. 9 points of damage, and then Dick, I need you to make a Constitution save.
Oh boy. I'm gonna uncanny dodge that to cut it in half,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna roll a Constitution save. Bravely.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You don't have to do that. I was thinking of a different thing. You're good.
Don't.
Zombies less scary than you think they are. Alright. Dick takes that damage. 1 coming for Agnes. 15, so 21 minus 5.
Can I react now, though, Doobie?
Yes.
With a reaction type guy?
Yes. Must be a reaction, but yes.
I think Eldritch Blast is a reaction.
I do believe it's an action.
Hellish Rebuke, I think, is what you're thinking of.
Thank you. I Hellish Rebuke.
Do you have Hellish Rebuke?
I do, yeah.
Can you read how much damage that does?
I can indeed.
You're still gonna take damage, but...
So, Hellish Rebuke, 1 reaction. Would you take a response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of you? You point your finger in the creature that you demand is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. When you cast a spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, which it is, can I cast it at 2nd level?
It is, yeah, you can cast it at 2nd level.
Yeah, which I cast at 2nd. The damage increases by 1d10 for each slot above the first, so it's 3d10, I believe. Yeah.
It passed, but also, yes, passed. So that's 4 plus 9, so 13 points of damage to that zombie, and he looks okay. But not great.
But I caused 13 damage on him?
Yes, you did.
Did he still damage me?
Yes, he did. You take 10 points of damage.
Got it.
But yeah, I do believe you came out on top here. All right, so Dick has been hit. Maze has attempted. Oh, so just Egbert. 14 plus 6 is 20. Minus 1 is 19. Egbert, is your egg class, is your armor class above 19?
What's your egg class?
Large, grade A.
Scrambled?
Does that hit your armor class, Egbert?
Pasture
That
raised?
hits me. That
Okay.
does hit me.
Gage for me.
I'm gonna mute you. Okay, Egbert, you take 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage.
And I go into a rage!
Unfortunately, darling, you may not go into a rage until it becomes your turn.
It's a reaction. It's a reaction.
It's a reaction. It's a reaction.
Bonus action.
Yeah, no, it's part of his egg class that he can do that.
We're gonna have whole. We're gonna sit down together. We're gonna have a whole class on what reactions are and how you can do them.
Egg class?
No. Okay. So the only person who's going to be able to perceive any of this at this present moment is Bifa. Bifa, go ahead and make a perception check for me. DC is 30.
Can I give myself Bardic?
Unfortunately, no, you cannot.
You can't? I thought you could, Jimmy.
No, at higher levels, you can like take a bard subclass that lets you do that. But right off the bat, bardic is for other people.
Cool.
I think it's even possible for me to get a 30.
You'd have to crit, probably.
Well, I certainly didn't. I got a juicy 10.
You got a juicy 10. Okay, so
Can I perceive 1/3 of whatever it was?
No.
But that's math, Phoebe.
That is math. Okay, so we are looking at this one. So now, oh no, I have to actually look at something. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. In the words of one of my
Whatever's
sisters.
happening could just not happen, so you don't have to look at things.
That's true.
That's
it
a great
could, but
idea.
it is happening, unfortunately. Bum. It's a big book, and I didn't write this campaign. Check out Land of Tales, which I did write. There's not nearly as much of me looking through a book.
Phoebe, I really thought you did write this campaign.
No, I
Yeah,
specifically
you say it
didn't.
every time at the top.
You guys,
You
please.
say, I am from Wizards of the Coast. My name is Danielle Doobie, and I wrote this campaign.
Please, they're gonna.
Y'all are
if
gonna
we
get us
more than-
sued.
If we have more than 6 viewers, you're gonna get us sued.
Like
Okay.
subscribe right now to get us sued.
Doobie is a licensed doctor of Wizards of the Coast.
Please.
You have
Please.
to stop.
All right. So does the thing gonna try? Okay. That doesn't work on her. So it's gonna be. He actually doesn't add all that much to strength. All right. So Irina's gonna be at a 22 on an
You got it, girl.
athletics check.
She's the hottest woman in the world. She can do it.
She was. I said 22. She does it. She with a 27. Irina, you all hear some sort of commotion going on. Bifa, you can't see what's happening, but you see Irina like bodily fighting something that's not a wolf.
Wow. Bifa has a moment of just like, oh my god. She's so hot.
She's going to, it becomes Irina's turn, and she is going to take the disengage action, and be like, he's here, everybody get down, and runs full tilt back into the tent, taking 2 attacks of opportunity from these wolves, but that's way better than doing some other stuff, misses her. And then on a crit is still a crit, even with Bane. 3, 7 plus 4 is. She takes a little bit of damage, keeps running. He's here. And I think disengage is an action. So she is here with you guys. Egbert, I assume you go into a rage. Boom. All right, Egbert, you are surrounded by wolves. zombies, and somewhere out there, what you would assume is Strahd von Zarovich.
I launch myself at the nearest zombie.
Great. There's 2 right next to you, so go ahead and make your attacks.
13 to hit.
13's gonna hit.
And 14 will hit.
And 14 will hit, yeah. They don't have high armor class. They just have a lot of hit points.
14 damage.
On 1 hit or both hits?
On 1 hit,
Okay.
and
You add your rage bonus damage.
I did add my rage bonus damage.
Great.
Come on now.
I'm just checking. I just want my.
Get in those hits while you can.
And 15.
Dead. The zombie closest to you, dead. You cut him right in half, and you see his whole body still moves.
Wait, you cut him in half with the book?
Yeah. The book slices him right in half. How? We're not here for physics, everybody. I almost failed
actually
physics
am.
every time. Find a different DM. All right. Egbert,
But do me your doctor.
I'm
Oh,
definitely
Wizards of the Coast!
I heard they were a coastal wizard.
That would be cool, but it's wrong.
With a doctorate in physics.
Yeah.
Couldn't be further from the truth.
And campaign writing and publishing.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Mm-hmm.
you guys have lawyer money?
Can you
Live
imagine?
in a houseboat off the coast.
Yes, that's exactly it. Definitely not a poor artist somewhere.
Yeah, we're streaming
East
in
Coast
open
City.
waters right now.
Yeah.
Subject only to maritime law.
Oh, sick! That would rule.
And as
Actually,
the
Let's
captain,
get it-
I can marry anyone of you who wants to get married.
Why are you the captain? I can't do this right now. We're performing for people. How many? I don't know, but people. All right. Agnes, it becomes your turn. You are in the thick of it.
Excellent. I don't know where I am, but can I move my body as essentially as possible amongst my friends
Yes.
or comrades?
Yeah.
Excellent. I do that, and then I cast magic circle around us. Magic circle.
Can you read me the dimensions of Magic Circle?
I sure can. You create a 10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder of magical energy.
10-foot radius,
Center-
so 20-foot diameter. Yep,
Yep.
I'm right. What happens in the circle? Oh, Bifa is technically in the circle. That's so
Awesome.
funny.
Is it everybody in the circle?
Everybody's in the circle.
Yeah,
Incredible.
I slam my umbrella down. That's the central point where my umbrella lands
Yep.
in between us all. That glowing runes appear all around the cylinder, where it intersects with the floor or other surfaces.
Okay.
And then choose one or more of the following types of creatures: celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
Okay.
So
So what are you choosing?
I can choose one or more, it says.
Sick.
So I choose all of them.
Great. Love to see it.
Cover the
Get
base.
God out of here.
Keep God out of this. So are you trying to hit all your friends and as many bad guys as possible?
It's keeping the bad guys out and my friends in.
Okay. Well, some of them are already outside of it, and some of them are very much inside of the circle.
The bad guys?
Yes.
How many bad guys are in the circle?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Zombies, wolves.
3 zombies and 3 wolves.
Okay, so this is the way this works. I create this magical circle and all the runes go around. And then we're gonna have these 6 bad people here, and I feel like we can handle them. Is this okay? But it will keep Strahd out and all of his other cronies. Great. Kill these guys.
Okay, charisma saving. Great.
And then I bonus action, shoot. Eldritch Blast is a bonus action? Yes. I just checked this. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
No object permanence.
Hey, we are a neurospicy little bunch over here.
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes. It's that Eldritch Blast.
Is bonus?
I think so.
What's the casting time say?
Hold on.
I got it.
Ha.
Not Eldritch Knight.
I know. I ended up on that page too. No, it's one action. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. Okay, great. That's great.
Great.
Magic circle.
Magic circle. All right, we love to see it. Cool. That is Agnes's turn. Dick, you are up next.
Can I see them?
Can you see who, darling?
You know who.
You want to make a perception check?
Yes.
You're fully under the structure, so you think, like, being here is gonna up the DC, like, how hard it is to see him.
I can step out of the structure and still be in the circle dinghy?
Yes. Yes, you can.
And can I do that in a way where I'm not within 5 feet of something that is going to be attacking me?
You can, actually. You can, like, really do some... Or you will get one attack of opportunity from the zombie right next to you.
I'll take that attack of opportunity.
Okie dokie. It's not gonna work. So, you bop around, you can move through your guys, and you can get right to the edge of the circle. So you go ahead and make a perception check. DC, I believe, remains... Or I'll roll it again. 26.
So I rolled a 2.
Cool.
Which means that I instantly see them, right?
Definitely. You instantly see that you are surrounded by wolves.
Got it. Well, that was a Hail Mary. That didn't work out. Am I still within 5... Can I get back into the structure without getting hurt?
I think you've used all your movement to get where you are. You're within 5 feet of a wolf. There are some other wolves around you. Bifa is like 10 feet away from you.
Bifa's right there.
Bifa's right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a knife at one of the wolves attacking Bifa.
Great. I do believe you get sneak attack because they're right next to Bifa.
Ooh, I get sneak attack.
Ooh.
Can I get advantage?
Yeah.
Really?
Why not? Yeah, it's within Bifa.
Why
Yeah,
not?
Yeah,
Okay.
have a good time.
Sometimes Jimmy is so generous, and then sometimes Jimmy is so hardcore. It's so
This
hard
is
to
why
predict.
we ask for shit all the time. Is because half the time you say yes. So
But then
precedent.
the other half of the time, Jimmy is like, nope.
Why would you ask me that?
If you want my
Right.
whole explanation every time, I'll give it to you.
That's a 27 to hit.
27 hits this wolf for sure. Go ahead and roll damage.
Clickety clackety, clickety clackety, I roll attackety.
Actually, my guy, minimum damage on any of these is gonna kill them. They've taken 23 points of damage each. So,
I told you the math. It's
what'd you say?
18 points of damage, pretty cool, I guess.
It's super cool. You had 2 points to do, so.
Okay, can I use my bonus action attack to hit the other one?
Sure, that one's gonna be like 20 feet away. Is that still in range?
Yes.
Great. Go ahead.
That is a 22 to hit.
Great. You can roll damage if it makes you happy. The other one's gone.
That's 2 plus... I think it's 2 plus 5... Yes.
7.
So 7.
Great. More than enough. You ice 2 wolves pretty immediately. you are outside of the structure, but not outside of the magic circle. That is Dick's turn, and now the wolves. What? The wolves?
Is May still asleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, Maze is still very much asleep. Okay. The wolves are
Sucks so much.
all going to swarm Irina. So they move past Ismark. Ismark is going to get an attack of opportunity on one of them. And a nat 20. Ismark deals 1, 2, 3 points, 5 points of damage to one of these wolves, which does in fact kill it. No. Yes. So that's gone. But all of these wolves that are already in the circle start surrounding Irina. Only 2 of them are outside.
Wait. I thought there were only 6 creatures total in the circle.
I'm so sorry. There were 2 zombies and 4 wolves. So there's...
Which is 6.
Yes. So 4 wolves are around Irina, 2 zombies are in the circle, and then the other 2, I'm just going to scooch them out of the way.
Didn't we kill some stuff in the circle?
No, you killed some stuff out of the circle. You killed... Yeah.
But Dick's in the circle.
Dick shot people outside of the circle.
Oh. Can Dick do that?
I think so. You want to double check?
And
I think it's just about people entering and exiting. I don't think there's like... Because you can shoot... It's not... There's like a much higher level spell that's like anti-magic.
Dick, I would just focus on the creatures inside the circle. They seem to pose a more immediate threat. Do you know what I'm saying?
I was trying to help Bifa, sorry.
Is Bifa outside of the circle?
Bifa was outside of the circle, yeah.
I thought
But
Bifa
I'm
was
inside.
of the circle. You said
I
Bifa
thought I
was
was
inside of the
inside.
circle.
You said I was inside. You said
So sorry, Bifa's right on the edge of the circle. So yes, inside. The other wolves were like right on either side of her, just outside the circle.
They can't touch her right there, Dick. It's okay. I know it seems scary, but they can't touch her.
I don't know what magic is.
Okay, so
You and me both, Dick. Magical
wolves are
creatures
just
are a
gonna
whole new ballgame.
come closer. All right, so 4 athletics checks for Irina. Ooh, which she did really bad on. But 2 of them start dragging her up and out of the circle.
They can't do that.
They can't take her out?
no. I don't think so.
Hold on. This is
I don't know why I'm saying this as if I've read it.
I was like, oh, good, you know. I don't know, man. The creature can't willingly enter the circle.
No, it
The
doesn't
creature
say
has-
anything about them leaving. No, just coming in.
Oh, when you cast
creature
a
has-
spell, you can elect to cause its magic to operate in the reverse direction, preventing a creature of specified type from leaving the cylinder.
Ha ha.
That's
But
not,
you have to do it when you cast the spell.
you said keep them out, right?
Can I choose only one direction?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The creature does have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Cool. They're not attacking so much. They're just making athletics checks. So they beat her out and they drag her out of the circle.
Yeah, I was covering my bases.
Hey, I respect it. But I gotta do it. I gotta be the worst. But Dick, you get a attack of opportunity on one of these wolves as it leaves your threatened area.
Dick, get the one on Irina. Get it.
I just threw my dice across my desk.
Oh no!
You have dice?
You have a desk right now? We're fighting for our lives. You think I'm pushing papers around office work? Nerd?
Stop, I'm trying to do 21.
21's gonna hit, minimum damage, dead.
Oh, I was gonna
so-
roll quick attack.
Irina's only got 2 wolves on her right now.
And then there are 2 others and 2 zombies.
There are 4 zombies total, but 2 are outside the circle.
Yeah, but only 2 inside the circle.
Only 2 inside the circle. All right, so that was the wolves. Maze, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Save the day, Maze.
Please, for the
Can
love
I
of
give
God.
her bardic or something?
You could have on your turn. Did you give in?
18.
18. You're up. Maze is awake.
Oh, finally.
Maze, you wake up to some crazy stuff going down. There's like glowing runes, a magic circle, like there are wolves and zombies, people are dead.
Oh, Maze, welcome to the party. Good morning, darling.
I stumble out of the shelter, great sword already in hand because I sleep with it and I'm ready to go.
Great.
Wait, Maze is in the circle though, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Can they exit the shelter and still be in the circle?
Yes, but the Maze, are you going for anyone in particular, or are you just starting swinging?
I can't see the map because Roll20 hates me
That's fair.
so much.
You're good, buddy. You've got 2 zombies like right next to you, 2 wolves right next to you. There's another zombie off to your left.
Incredible.
The
I
other
want to take out all the zombies.
Okay.
The other creatures can't come into the circle to harm us, so if we just try to kill the ones here.
Amazing. I want to kill zombies
Great. Go ahead and make your first attack.
an hour ago.
Oh no. You get 2 attacks and you have second wind, so you live your life.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's a 3.
Okay, that's gonna miss.
I'm
Wait, a 3 on the
so
die?
surprised. Yeah.
What do you add to that?
I still.
Is it
I don't
8?
think it puts. I might get over 8. Let me see. Hang on. And well, actually, no. We might. 11.
That'll do it. An 11 hits.
Incredible. Hold, please.
You got it.
Great sword.
I believe it's
Need.
a D10.
It is. I need to find her. There she is. That is going to be a 7.
Great. 7 points of damage. You got another attack.
Yes, I do.
Same guy.
Yeah, till it's dead.
Sweet. Go ahead.
That is going to be an 18.
Definitely hits.
And, well, I have great weapons fighting. This rocks. That's going to be a 10.
Great. It's not dead, but it's taken 17 points of damage. You could
Dying.
do your crazy thing. What is it?
I could.
Is it?
Action
It's not
surge?
second wind. It's
Action surge.
action.
I have
surge.
action surge.
A surge
Yeah.
of action.
Yeah, I will do that.
Cool.
12. $13.
13 altogether.
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah!
Maze, you
I finally got to kill a zombie.
You annihilate the zombie right next to you. Maze is up and moving.
Your
Bifa.
expertise really shines through, Maze.
That's very true. Bifa, you are up.
Laser, I am so glad you are not asleep anymore. Jinkies.
Me too.
Good. I was prepared to do some crazy shit to get you awake, and I'm glad I do not have to do it. Okay. There are 2 wolfies inside the circle still, and that's it? Inside the, like...
There's 2
Conan.
wolves and a
Protect them.
zombie inside the circle.
Well, far be it from me to attack a zombie when we have a conscious maze, so I will attack... Oh, you know what? Let's do Bane again. It was so fun the first time.
Bane is
And I
still
can-
active.
Is it on those 2 ones?
No, it's not on those 2 specifically.
Well, maybe I do it against them. Or no. That is not what I do.
Being a spellcaster is fun. There's a lot of things you can do.
There's lots of things you can do, which honestly is kind of confusing. But Bifa is getting the hangs of it. Now that I know there are spells that involve blood, I feel much more interested. Okay. I would like to slow down those wolves, please.
Sure.
I will slow their wolves.
I think you can choose up to 3 creatures, right?
Oh,
only have 3 creatures.
It is up to 6.
So you can do the ones outside also.
Excellent. Let me look at map now that I can actually see it.
Everyone in the circle failed.
Good. So the wolves in the circle and also the zombie, since
the 3 guys in the circle failed and they are slowed. There's
I also
6 more.
I also will do both ones on arenas.
Okay.
And then who are these creepy creeps down here on the blue box on the line?
2 zombies and a wolf. I would say zombie because they all the wolves were injured a lot.
Let's slow the zombie. Let's slow the zombie that is close to Maze on the outside.
Great.
So we do everyone inside and then 2 wolves and a zombie outside.
Okay. The zombie outside holds on. Everybody else is slowed.
Excellent.
So a lot of things happen all at once. I think everyone knows that the next person to go is Ismark. You look around and Ismark is gone. Disappeared. You see you hear like a piercing whistle. The wolves drop everything and run off. The zombies start shuffling away. And you see 80 feet in the air, Strahd with his arms underneath a unconscious Ismark, looks at Irina and says, "Come find him," and flies off.
But he was in the circle.
Yes, he was.
But that can't happen in the circle.
Non-magical means.
Non-magical means it can happen if you succeed on your charisma saving throw. Which, unless your DC is a 27.
So he could have gotten in there using magic, or he could have passed his charisma saving throw.
Ismark has been captured. The wolves are called off. The zombies have also been called off. And that's where we're going to end for today, everybody.
Boo!
You
love it. You missed it. All right, everybody. We will see you back, not next week, but the week after, to continue these adventures through Barovia to find Ismark somewhere. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Everybody say goodbye to our audience. Bye, audience.
Goodbye to our
audience.
Bye.
Goodbye, audience.
Bye.
Hey.